Hi, this is a little technique tutorial for my braided wristlets pattern. We're making some braids, and sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words, and a moving picture is even better. In this pattern, sometimes you're asked to purl and carry the working yarn over or under the previous stitch's yarn. Right now, I'm going over, and here's an example. I'm working an alternating color pattern, and my next stitch is going to be purple, and I'm bringing the purple yarn over the white yarn. See, it's coming around and over the top of the white yarn. Whoops, so I can purl with it. The next stitch is white, so I'm going to twist them so the white yarn comes over the purple yarn. There we go. Next stitch is purple, and I'm twisting them so the purple yarn comes over the white yarn and on through the end of this row. We're going over, twisting so the yarn goes over. Now I'm using magic loop for this, but you can use double pointed needles or 2 circulars, whatever works for you for a small circumference. When you're doing this, your yarns are going to get terribly twisted around each other, and that's just part of the way this works. Let's see what I've got going here. Okay, white and purple. If a lot of the twist is up by your hands, you can take your finger and put it in between the 2 yarns and just drag the twist down toward the balls of yarn, and that makes things a little bit easier to work with. All right, I'm getting ready for the next half row. Sometimes I ask you to bring the yarn under the previous yarn, and that's what happens on this next row here. So I'm still working that alternating color pattern, and this is the first stitch of the round. So here we go. Now I'm going to bring the purple yarn under the white yarn. See, it's on this side of the white yarn. And here we go with white. So I'm twisting so the white yarn is coming under the purple yarn. Now the purple yarn needs to come under the white yarn. And so on and so forth. And this is how we achieve these braid effects. It's a little hard to see right now, but it is turning into a braid like this one, except it's facing the other direction. So after you're finished with your round where you're doing all this twisting, I tell you that it's time to untwist, and the easiest way to do that is to hold both balls of yarn up in the air and let your knitting dangle and let the twist take itself out. That's why I don't carry the extra color, the third color, up on the inside of the piece, because I wouldn't be able to untwist my yarns that way. So for me, it's worth it to cut the color that I'm not using and just sew in some extra ends. If you're really lazy, and this is a secret, you could just tie knots inside, because nobody's going to look inside your wristlet. Don't tell anyone I told you that. Thanks for watching, and I hope this is helpful to you and that you enjoy knitting your braided wristlets.